Okay, so here we are, walking, giving my wife a break. She's exhausted. I came home, she's exhausted. The baby won't go to sleep and she wants to take a nap. So I'm doing the old sexy carry the baby in the front thing. I wanted to turn her around, but she's like, apparently her crotch is not, this is literally what she said, her crotch is not ready yet. So I don't know why, but this, she can't, her body's not ready to turn the crotch around yet. I don't know how that, what really the difference is. But anyhow, let me see. Oh, here's an izakaya I've always wanted to go to. I've never gone to. It's always smoky in there. So here's an old shoe store. They don't see there was any much. The guy's ancient. My wife went there once, but they did a shitty job. She said, well, she wasn't happy. She never went there again. This is an old clothing store. You don't see much of these anymore. Clothes are super cheap, like shirts for $5, $7. You know, I don't know how to get by. This is the chiropractor, Sekotsu, and one night I picked up, the father was there. He was drunk, and I picked him up and helped him get home. This is a new like beauty parlor, anything over here, beauty salon for, I don't know, a beauty clinic. Who the hell knows? Occasionally we have a Muslim woman behind me. We don't really see those very much. But the other day I was in this neighborhood, and a Muslim woman with her kid. She had the kid was chubby and looked half black, and she said, "Oh my God, you're from the internet." I used to have a dog here, but he died. It was kind of uncomfortable because my wife was there. And I don't know, it just seemed weird. I don't know why. He's just like pointing at me, and then, okay, yeah, hi. I don't do autographs or anything, so. Anyway, so there's little Princess Buttercup. She can kind of see herself. She's starting, so she can move her head around a little bit now. And and she can use her hands a little bit, but she's still breastfeeding only. Oh, I was telling Molly about this. I was in class on Friday, and I have two older women. They're in their 60s, and they're very, very intelligent. Their English, they're very conversational. And I don't know why we were talking about breast. Oh yeah, I guess we're talking about this kid and how she's still breastfeeding and how long they breastfeed. And they got in a little conversation like, well, how long do kids breastfeed? Blah blah. And a little discussion. And I mentioned how I'd read an article or saw something in the newspaper about a kid who was 7 years old and still breastfeeding. And so I looked it up real quick on the internet, and I came across a YouTube video of a 6-year-old breastfeeding with this, and I clicked on the video, and the woman's actually breastfeeding her kid on YouTube. I didn't realize that you could do that. Not that I'm gonna, you know, start a channel with my wife, but it's completely fine to breastfeed on the internet. Woman's checking out the baby. And I gotta tell you, not to be lascivious or anything, but I was surprised because this woman had really a gorgeous woman, 2 beautiful breasts and 2 beautiful kids, and they were breastfeeding. It was like the most natural thing, except it wasn't sexual at all, but I mean, you know, very beautiful woman, and she has some kind of, you know, one of these natural, I guess, hippie channels, but checked out her channel real quick, and with my students, we were all surprised, like, what? Can that be on YouTube? We were surprised, right? Because I mean, her breasts are bare, and she's breastfeeding 2 kids, I think, at the same time, pretty much. And some weird titles like, "Do I have sex while breastfeeding?" Some weird, really weird titles. We're at a book off now. I'm gonna go in there. Sometimes go in there with Godzilla and pick out some books. They have a reviews section here, which I'll show you real quick. See if we can get back to the rest of the store in a minute. And let's see. Especially talking makers. This is a used bookstore. Section here. Fish. This is 1,260 yen. This book over here. Not bad. 12 bucks. But sometimes you get some stuff that's really, really, really cheap. That's cheap. I guess I put some of that in the background of my room for fun, huh? Oh, Woody, 4,000, yeah. My wife likes Woody. Actually, she likes Buzz Lightyear. It's more fun to say my wife likes Woody. These cars, I don't know what those are. More new stuff here. Let's see, computer screens. 7,000 speakers. They sell games and DVDs and books, etc., etc. Too interesting, but pop in here once in a while. Anyway, if you're ever in Japan, this is a great place to shop if you want to buy new stuff. Eat on books or things like that. They have an English section for books too, so you can actually get pretty good books. Especially if you're studying Japanese, they often have people who you have left and they sold out their Japanese stuff. Okay, back to breastfeeding. Oh my god, they just opened a fitness right across. This is completely empty. So this woman who breastfeeds on YouTube has over 500,000 subscribers and over 300 million views. And I'm assuming most of those views are not monetized. But you can probably make quite a bit of money just advertising some product in your videos, right? She is an influencer. All these new words that I've noticed are popping up. And it's a new word, monetize is a new word, influencer is a new word. But now, more than ever, we've got all these like weird words that are connected to, I don't know what even the genre is. Trolling? No. Demonstrations? No. Politics maybe? But things like fake news, you know that word, of course. Which is, that word doesn't even make sense. Fake news. I mean, calling CNN fake news doesn't really make sense because though it's, it's clear that some story, a lot of it is biased, but you can't really say the whole station is fake news when they have 3,000 employees and 38 branches and offices around the world. Occasionally, yeah, there's some stuff that gets out that's inaccurate, but tell me one news agency that isn't. I mean, and the other thing is, what are your options, right? Like the independent reporter. Like, how do you trust them? How do you know how do you know they're not honest? There's so much fake crap on Newsweek as it is right now. It's just crazy. And that was one of the big problems last year, right? People were putting out all these fake news stories, completely fake. Completely fabricated, not even biased, at least. Anyway, so that's one word. The other word I don't really understand. Okay, I understand white nationalism, which is not really a new word, but I understand Antifa. Let's see. But I don't understand quite what red pilling someone is. So when you gym here. 24 hours. Every month it's 7,000 yen. And I can't read. I know the kanji but can't read it. What does that say? I'm stuck. This happens when I'm on camera. Fitness gym or something about that. You know, it's bugging me that I can't read that one kanji. So I'm gonna stop somebody, just show you guys what that kanji means. What is it? Let's see what nobody's walking by. Huh? Maybe I can ask somebody. すいません。この漢字って何ですか？この漢字読めないわ。これ。諦め。そう。もう気になった。すいません。諦めないで。Oh damn it! That bugs the hell out of me. Like I forgot that kanji. That's 諦めないで。It means don't give up. 諦めないで. I'm gonna check it out. Anytime fitness is new. 見学入会授業やっております。ごゆっくり過ごしください。Check it out. Let's see. Staff is on from 10 to 7.
こんにちは。こんにちは。こちらお名前書いてお待ちください。
こんにちは。
こんにちは。
ここに来るつもりなかったんだけど、
はい、
通ってたからすごい近く、うち近く。
そうなんですね。
そう。
見られます。
はい、行って。男でもいいですか？男でもいいですか？
大丈夫です。
本当？
はい。
本当に24時間ですね。
そうです。
で、なんか今キャンペーンで入会金3000円？
あ、そう3000円正解です。
入会金3000円で毎月
は7538円。
24時間で。
20時間で。
朝
もう何時でも大丈夫です。
本当に近いから。歩いて5分ぐらいから。
そうなんですね。
でもこういう子供いるからね、寝てる時だけは運動。
あ、そうですね。
お前の
いつも連れてられるんですか？
いつもじゃ今はね、妻がちょっと疲れてるから。
あ、そっかたまたま。
そう昼寝させるように。あ、じゃあちょっと。Okay, weights. Okay. 今やってたから。あ、ベンチがね、今日うちのベンチできないから。
お家にもあるんですか？
あるぐらい。25。
あるぐらい。
ちょっとだけね。もちろんこれだったらもっと大きいからね。あと子供いないからね。ここにね。うちにいると子供いるから。ああ、いいね。じゃあちょっと今のキャンペーンは何？
今のキャンペーンはセキュリティキーって言ってキーが本当は5000円かかるんですけど、0円。あと9月と10月の月会費が3000円。
はいはい。でその後は
その後は11月からは7000円ちょっと。
夫婦とかそういうキャンペーンとかないの？時々夫婦とか。
夫婦？
僕と妻と一緒に。
夫婦キャンペーンはないですけど、はい。奥さんも入っていただくなら今がお得。この14日までに入らなきゃこのキャンペーンやってない。
14日ですね。
そう。
オッケー。わかりました。スタッフは10時から7時まで。
そうなんです。
プールとかない？
プールはないです。
あとこの部屋だけ？
この辺が全部シャワー向こうにあります。
僕はスイープでいいから、それも近いしね。近い。それ一番関係あることでしょ。そうです。近いだとスロッカーもある。はい。もうラッカーいらないね。多分シャワーもいらない。シャワー。でもここでシャワーすると。そう。帰る前に泡食べて帰って寝るだけっていう。ここが更衣室。ああ、日があるね。そうです。で、段先をつけてくださいね。トイレとシャワー室。全部しっかりしとる。これ、お風呂。そうです。シャワーね。シャワーです。いいね。もう一回相談しないといけない。奥さんとね。妻がお金のことね。ボスとかね。ボスだね。これも
持って帰ってください。
お願いします。
いいですよ。
ありがとう。14分までね。全然。31日まで来ればよかったね。
そう。31日やってなかった。ウェブしかやってなかったの。そうなんです。
今気がついたの。
そう。
僕は4月だったからあんまり。
ああ、そうかそうか。見ないですね。
これ事務所。はい。OK。わかりました。
はい。
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。まだ奥さんと一緒に2人で
そうですね。でも
来てください。
次は特にならない。
お金はね。
11月からです。7歳。
そう、11月から7歳。
わかりました。OK。ありがとうございます。
お願いします。
ちょっと YouTube に載せるからね。
ああ、
Bye bye. Well, that's pretty good. So, otoku means it's a good deal. Otoku. Well, you know, that's great. I like that. I think I'm going to join this gym. You know, because it's so close to my house. It's literally 10 minutes away walking. And, you know, I can put the kids to bed. I can go down to the gym and, like, do some major... I mean, I got the dumbbells in the house, and I got the bench in the house, and I got the bicycle in the house, but I don't use it. It's hard to exercise in the house. If I went there, yeah, 7,000 yen. I'd like to get in shape, you know. All right. Anyway, so excuse me on the burp there. This is the tour. I also wanted to show you guys this. This is a house that they built. I never put the video up. I made a video of how they put this house up. Look at this house. See that? They just brought it here on a truck and dropped it here. Right? See? Look at that. They brought it here on a truck and dropped it. And now it's on some weird office. It's pretty weird. So this is a pretty old neighborhood. A lot of old people here. You might not know, but the average age in a lot of, I think the average age of Japan is something like 48 or something. I looked it up once. Only one other country is higher than Japan when it comes to average age, and that's Macau, which I think is 50.1. So it's an old country. This is a ryokan, a hotel, traditional hotel. I've never seen anyone go there. The sun is going down, and I've been rambling on for 19 minutes, so this will be a walkabout video in my neighborhood, or the gym tour, with Buttercup there. Giving my wife a 1 hour break so she can take a nap. It's yeah, I gotta tell you, man, living at home with the kids, you really cannot get anything done at all. Anyway, I've had a good day. I worked a little bit. I'd like to exercise a bit more, though of course when it comes to losing weight, which is not my only goal, but I would like to lose some weight. Not exercise, but diet is the most important thing. I recently gotten a little bit of a spat inadvertently with Wikipedia. Wikipedia, I hope you don't mind me mentioning it. It was interesting because I really like Wikipedia. I think she's really, really cool, and she was under the impression that I was I had been a vegetarian for 2 or 3 years, which I've never been. I mean, that's just funny for me. I was a vegetarian for 2 or 3 weeks at most, maybe a month at most. But I do admire vegetarians because I think it's healthy. That's all. I mean, I don't, and when it comes to veganism, I think that's even healthier, I suppose. You know, and I admire health. But I like meat. I do. I like bacon. I think it's just amazing. And you know, I did a video a while ago about I was fishing. We caught some octopus, and they were like hooks in the octopus, and we took them out. We ended up throwing the octopus back. At least that one. We did end up keeping one that was big enough to eat. But it was interesting because I understand that people are, they feel, look at her little bald head. She looks like Kim Jong-il. People, I understand that people are very sympathetic and they care about the pain and suffering of animals, but I think it's kind of hypocritical. There's just so much pain and suffering in the world. And to be concerned about a fish or an octopus, I think is just, well, you know, I just don't have it in me. That's really what it comes down to. I mean, I think it's great if you can feel that sympathy. I just don't have it, and I wasn't raised that way. In fact, I come from a background of my grandmother kept animals on the roof. Yeah, she was poor. She kept her animals on the roof, and she would bring them down like guinea pigs. And in Peru, it's called cuy. She'd take it down a guinea pig and butcher it, or a duck and butcher it. And I remember going to Peru once when I was a boy, and I am not that way. I just want you to understand, I'm not capable of killing without, you know, without feeling. I feel bad about it. Animals, but fish I'm pretty okay with. But I remember when I went to Peru once and I was younger, they gave me a duck and they said, "This is a duck." I'm like, why do you give me a duck? We're gonna eat it tonight. You have to kill it. It's, you know, in your honor for visiting Peru. So they handed me a knife and they had me cut this duck's neck, and the blood dripped out into. They held a bowl under the neck. They held the neck horizontally, and the blood dripped out, and I was disgusted, so disgusted I could not eat dinner. So it's not like I'm without feeling, but I don't really sympathize when it comes to fish and octopus. You just can't make me care, you know. There was a really nice guy, really like him, named Good Karma. I think his name, Good Karma? Is that his name? Anyway, he's a really nice guy. He makes videos. If I remember the name, I'll put it in there. But he was making comments about the fact that we killed mosquitoes in the temple when I was with Gary in the temple nearby here. And again, I just can't care. I just can't care about mosquitoes. Anyway, the thing back with Wikipedia, she made a joke about. Well, she said she ate donuts, and I said, I don't care about donuts. And she goes, they're vegan donuts are the best. I'm like, nothing with the word vegan in it can be delicious. But I was joking. Konnichiwa.
Papa, 抱っこだね、今日は。ムチムチやね。お兄ちゃんどう？
元気？今日実家。あ、今帰った。あ、本当？で、陽子疲れてるからちょっと昼寝。
あ、そうか。
そうそうそう。こんにちは。
さんや、今日はいいね、パパと一緒。
そうそうそう。お酒飲めないから。一緒に飲むと怒るから。
これそりゃそうよ。
ちょっと神社でも蚊が多いから。蚊が多いよ。行かない方がいい。There's a lot of mosquitoes at the.
怒られるわ、虫なんか刺されると。
There's a. You can see the moon here. Let me turn the camera on.
可愛いよよく。可愛いの来とるわ。ね。
ちょっと中に入ろう。陽子は疲れてるから1時間ぐらいはちょっと休みたいって。じゃあ僕はじゃあどこにOh damn! I thought I had it on. I just wanted to point out. I just realized I was not taping anything. I wanted to point out that they tore down, not tore down, but they bulldozed the garden that was right here. See? There used to be a garden over there. They bulldozed it. So now it's completely gone. Here, see? Look at that. So you can walk across from one street to the other now. That's what I just did. And a lot of old houses over there. And this great house. It's falling apart. It's pretty old. And houses like this are really cool. Or maybe not, but depending on you, I think they're kind of cool. But they're miserable. Summers are just miserable. And winters are freezing. But it's typical Japanese streets, eh? Little tiny street like this. I walked down the street many, many times before. Even a street like this has neighborhood signs there. Yeah. Okay, anyway, let's get home and get this baby some milk. Maybe we'll make a breastfeeding video. What do you think, huh? You think mommy would like that? I don't think so, yeah. You look worried, kid. What's wrong? There's the moon. There's the moon. There's the moon. You can't see them, but you can hear them. But this tree is full of birds. It's full of birds. This one true over here, full of birds. But I like the moon. I like the moon. Birds not so much, but I like the moon. Yeah.
バイバイ。やばい。